To present our second award, we have a legend in sports, plural. Pro Football Hall of Famer, Major League Baseball, Deion Sanders.
I just bumped into Dr. J, Julius Irvin. Do you understand? I'm having a moment. That was my guy. Like, you have no idea. This man was called a doctor and he didn't have a PhD. Yeah, Nancy, you are bad, girl. You the doctor, man? I want to go back there and forget about y'all so bad right now. You have no idea, but I'm here for an assignment. Nancy has me on assignment. Nancy, I love you. And you're looking real good, sweetheart. You're looking real good. My Bible tells me that one who has friends must first show themselves friendly. Probably about 1990, I met our next recipient, O'Shea Jackson Sr. You knew him as Ice Cube. I just used to just call him Cube. If you Google him, it's going to tell you American rapper, writer, philanthropist, actor, lynch mob, NWA, West Side Connection, all of above, but it does not give you the attributes that I know. This man is a father. He's a friend. He's a confidant. He's a truth teller. He's a naysayer. He takes risks. He takes chances. He gives opportunities. He builds bridges so that you and I can cross. He unites one another, especially in this world that is so divisive right now. I love him to life. I don't know him as that other guy. I know him as the guy that when he calls, I answer on the first ring. Or when I call, he picks up. I love him to life. That's why we can't stereotype certain people, because we never know. We never really know that that man, Ice Cube, from NWA and the lynch mob, is really O'Shea Jackson Sr. When my dear friend Nancy called me about her opportunity to coach the Big Three, she said, tell me about Ice Cube. I said, I don't have enough time to even tell you how wonderful this man is, because he is all of that and then some. Lifetime Achievement recipient, my dear friend, O'Shea Jackson.
Incredible. I want to thank everybody, especially Nancy Lieberman, who's such an amazing person. Even though she grew up on the East Coast, and she's white, she's still my spirit animal, you know what I mean? I grew up on the West Coast as a young black kid, and we have the same spirit. We're both fearless. We don't care about the rules. We don't care about what was established before us and the barriers that's in front of us. We welcome all the obstacles and all the things that this world has to offer, and we don't complain about them. We just move them, go around them, go under them, or go over them, or go through them. And I knew she was an amazing player and that people really loved her, but to find out how much of an amazing person she is really makes me feel good about being a part of her life now. I never knew she did so many great things for so many people. And finding that out about her really makes me feel like we're going to be friends for life, because I respect people who give back. I love people who give back. And I would love to do things like you're doing right now, Nancy. And it's just a beautiful thing, you know, helping people, never asking for anything but a chance and an opportunity. I remember when I asked her to be a part of the Big Three. We was lucky that Rick Barry, he brought Nancy to a game here in Dallas, year one. And he said, Cube, I got an assistant. And I said, who? He said, Nancy Lieberman's gonna come through it. I said, dude, you better be careful. She might be a better coach than you. But she showed me something that day. She showed me that she appreciated what we were trying to do. And with the Big Three, you know, personally, it was just being a fan. You know, I was fanning out, you know, when I thought of the Big Three. You know, I'm here with Dr. J, and he was the first player that I fell in love with, and I never knew about retiring. You know, I was so young, and I just felt players were going to be around forever. Till my brother was like, you know, this is Dr. J's last year. And a sadness went over me that I could never see Dr. J play again. Then it happened with Kareem. Then it happened with Jordan. And it happened with Magic. And then I realized, man, why can't we see these guys again? Why are we separated from our favorite people in the world just because the NBA doesn't have the room for these great players who we followed, you know, through high school. Some people following kids in junior high, but through high school and college and pros, and they've been part of our life and our family. We've seen their ups and downs. We've seen them on their good days, and we've seen them on their bad days, but they're gone. And I wasn't cool with that. You know, that wasn't all right to me. Especially, you know, a lot of guys go out on their own terms, and that's fine. But so many guys and gals do not go out on their own terms. They just don't get the call. And so, as an artist who's, if I was in the NBA, I'd be past my prime, I couldn't imagine if somebody came up to me when I was 31, 32, even 29. Tell you it's over, Q. Can't do another record, can't do another movie. We're done. And empathy came over me to know that athletes for so many years have to hear that message at a young age and figure out, what do I do now? I've been practicing and trying to be a great player and honing my skills all my life, and now I have to try something new. And with the Big Three, yeah, you could try something new, but you can always come back and do what you do best, and that's entertain us on the court and put athletes in their true comfort zone, back on the court, back in the arena, performing for us. And, you know, I thought of it selfishly as a fan, but sometimes I feel like Walt Disney because I'm bringing so much joy to so many people that I don't even know. And it's just been a great thing. And when I asked Nancy to be a coach, she listened to my, you know, spiel. And, you know, I'm a good recruiter, you know what I mean? I'm pretty good. But at the end of the conversation, and this showed me a lot about who she is and it should show you a lot about who she is. At the end of the conversation, she was like, okay, Cube, forget the bullshit. Tell me the real. Why do you want me? And I had thought about this before she asked, and I knew why I wanted her, because I believe that she can win a championship. And I told her that on the phone, that I believe that you have what it takes to lead these men to a championship. And I didn't know she was going to prove me right year one. So that just shows you what kind of person, what kind of dedication she has, and why she's in the position that she's in. You know, God don't make mistakes, and Nancy is the one. She's the one to lead us all into what the future can look like. And so, you know, when she asked me to be a part of tonight and actually give me an award, a Lifetime Achievement Award, I'm like, damn, I want to give you a Lifetime Achievement Award because you're such a special person. We're so lucky to have you. Once again, you're showing the world what's possible. And we're the same people. The only barriers that really exist are the barriers in your mind. Everything else is fear-based. As a young artist, I tried to eliminate fear from anything that I was doing. I wasn't scared that it was not going to be a hit. I wasn't scared that we were going to be criticized. I chose to be an artist to live without fear. And because I noticed a lot of artists live with a lot of fear. You know, they think about things that could happen or could go wrong. I think about those things too, but I don't let them stop me. Because, as my man Kibo would say, and this is one of my favorite quotes I ever heard, is that there's nothing more powerful than a made-up mind. So once you make up your mind, there's nothing can stop you but you. And with the right determination, grit, little hard work, you can achieve anything. And it's very special for me to be here tonight and to be able to rub elbows with some of my favorite people in the world. Charles Haley, I'm gonna get you, man. Getting them knees. But it's cool just to, my man Deion, I mean, you know, athletes are what we all wish we could be. You know, people who step up and show what they can do in front of everybody. And so I feel honored just to be around these guys, and I feel honored to be in this room tonight. It's just a very special, special day. A lifetime achievement. I feel like I'm young, so I hope you give this out twice, because 30 years I plan to be back to do this again, because I still feel like I have a lot to do. And I'm very honored. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you for everybody. Help this woman out in whatever she wants to do, because you will feel better about yourself when you do that. Nancy is a great person. This is a great charity. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Thanks for this. I appreciate you all. Thank you.